The title King's Testimony, is just basically I kind of wanted to show people the other side of being a king. Often when we hear the stories about kings, we hear the glamorous side, we hear the glory, we see all the triumph, and everything that's associated with a king's story. But we very rarely hear about the hard times that come along with being a king. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I wanted to bring people into the other side of being a king, because a king is a title that it's a nice title that a lot of people would like to carry and consider themselves as, but being a king comes with a lot of responsibility. It comes with carrying a lot of burdens. It comes with a lot, so I just kind of wanted to show people the other side of being a king, the part that's not talked about. That's the reason why it's called A King's Testimony. When I actually went into the recording process of this, I had no intent of doing an album. That's first of all. I hadn't recorded in a while. So, quarantine hit, and I just my wheels started turning. And the first record I actually recorded was Cuban Links, with my homie B's. So, I recorded that record, and it was like, okay, that got me back in the mood to record. So then I wrote a couple more records. I think I wrote Make America Great, RNF, and Perseverance. So at that point, I was like, whoa, it was like the records were just coming, and I was like, whoa, so I started, I was like, man, well, maybe I'll just put out an EP. But the record started flowing so fluently, and I had so much to say, especially because of, like I said, because of the state of the world, the things that were going on in the world over in 2020. So it just gave me so much to say. And once I had those like 4 or 5 records, I started thinking like, man, I can't just stop at an EP. Because like an EP is like 8 songs, and those came out just like water. So it was like I was like, you know what, I might as well make it 10 songs, you know what I'm saying, and do an album. And at that point, when I was listening to the direction of the songs, it was so personal that I was trying to think of what would be a title to fit this. I know that the title has to be big, it has to be impactful. And then one day, it just clicked in my head, King's Testimony. And I'm like, yeah, I ran with it. Well, music, really, this, like with this whole project and everything, and things that I look forward to do, it's about fulfilling my purpose at this point. I feel like my voice is meant to serve a purpose, like whether that be to share personal stories in my life, and that may relate to someone else's life and may show them a way to get through it, and just be inspirational, and things of that nature. Because I feel like I was always given a voice for a reason. As Trigger Trend, I feel like I misused my voice, and that's why I was only allowed to go to a certain plateau. But now I feel like I found where my voice belongs, and I'm just trying to live out my purpose this year. I want to get my recognition. I want to get my flowers. I'm trying to leave my stamp with this project right here. So I'm going to be pushing this one all year. I plan on leaving my stamp, making my mark with this one. This is something that I feel is a part of building my legacy. Like for now, and even on after, even if God forbid I pass away, I want this project to live. Be my legacy, something that my loved ones can look back on. It's like I want to be a legend, bro. To make a long story short. So that's my plans for 2021 and forever. That's my plans. I plan on just taking this thing as far as it can go. I also plan on working the brand, Congo, just doing a lot of stuff, merch. I got a lot of stuff up my sleeve that I plan on doing, but my main thing is to and get my imprint solid in the culture with especially in Chicago. But you know, Chicago and beyond, I want to get my imprint solid this year. That's the biggest goal.